Everybody has a story. This is Denny's story. Every story has a beginning. That first word, that first point in time, that first setting. But that beginning is not the same for every story. For Denny, the first chapter of his story begins with the first word, courage. The first point in time, the end of 3 years of darkness. The first setting, one of support. Denny's story begins at the end of using, the end of his addiction. It was the beginning of getting clean.
At the end of a 3-year period, I broke down. I knew I needed to get clean. I went through detox and recovery programs. I overcame my addiction. At this time, my story centered on a place with shelter and food, a time of finding my strength and letting in people that cared.
The next chapter, the middle of Denny's story, begins with connection at a time 4 years ago, at a place called Gateway Linens, a social enterprise that not only provides laundry services, but also a training and employment program for people like Denny, who have been left out of traditional employment and training. People who are strong and deserving of opportunities, but need some support getting back on their feet and into the workforce.
This was a time of necessity for me. I had been thrown out by the people I loved the most. I was homeless. I felt insignificant, and I was faced with the challenge of staying sober. I needed to keep busy. I needed structure, stability, and routine. And when I started at Gateway, that's what I found. What I didn't know was that I also needed to believe in my worth. I needed purpose, gratitude, family, all of which the people at Gateway found in me.
Like any engaging story, Denny's has many twists and turns, ups and downs. But those turning points and those climbs, they're not like those in other stories. They're unique, and they're Denny's.
I'm now at a point in my story that's built on optimism and belief. I have housing. I have the supports I need. I have friends. I have people at Gateway I know I can turn to for advice. But mostly, I have hope for my future and proof of my courage and resilience to get through life's challenges.
Every story has an ending, but not every story is complete. Denny's time at Gateway Linens may have come to an end, but his story is still unfolding, page by page, chapter by chapter. Denny's story may have begun at the end, but it ends at the beginning of possibility.